Hey guys, it's me Sarah here from Wholesale Ted, and in today's video I'm going to be giving you a step-by-step tutorial on how to create a semi-automated AliExpress dropshipping store using Shopify and Oberlo. This is actually an updated version of my 2017 video tutorial. However, I strongly recommend that you watch this one because in the past year, Shopify and Oberlo have made some big changes that have made that video outdated. Now, the store isn't going to be completely automated, but thanks to Oberlo, we are going to greatly streamline the process of both adding products to your store and fulfilling orders. Now, this is going to be a 16-step process, and for each step, I'm going to be switching over to my computer and showing you exactly how to do it, even if you are an absolute beginner with no technical or design experience. Here are the 16 different steps that we will be following. If you want to skip ahead to a particular step, then I will have timestamps in the video description below so that you can jump straight to it. Alright, I'm going to switch over to my computer now and give you a preview of the store that we are about to build. So this here is the store we're going to build. It looks nice and professional with a custom logo. It's got an image slider on the homepage. And scrolling down, you can see we've added different featured products which also look nice. We've got a footer which includes payment icons to add authority and trust to the store. And let's scroll up and check out what the product pages look like. You can see we've got a working store menu. So here is a collection page with coffee mugs. And here is an example product page. There is an image gallery and you can switch between images. And you can add different product variations like these different colored mugs. Scrolling down, you can see we've added a product description. Plus, we've got recommended products down here so customers can be upsold to buy even more from you. So this here is the nice professional looking store that we are going to build. Let's get started. Okay, that's the store that we are going to build. Let's jump straight into it. Step 1, create an account for free using the Shopify 14-day trial. The first thing that we need to do is we need to create a Shopify account using the free 14-day trial, and I will have a link to how you can get this in the video description below. Please note that is an affiliate link. Now, whenever we create a free YouTube tutorial on our channel, it takes an enormous amount of time. And so affiliate links help us keep our YouTube videos free, and so your support would be greatly appreciated. Let me switch over to my computer and show you exactly how to do this. Okay, start out by coming to Shopify's homepage and entering in your email address. Then click Get Started. Now type in the password that you want to use. Now type in your store name. It needs to be a name that no other Shopify store is using. Then click Create Your Store. It may take a few minutes for Shopify to create your store. Don't worry about it. It's normal for it to be loading. Just be patient. On the survey page, just click Next. Filling it out is optional. Now you need to fill out some details. I have blurred out my personal details for privacy reasons. You will need to give your first name, your last name, your address, and your phone number. Anything else is optional. Make sure these details are accurate, as they will be used as part of accepting payments. So don't be tempted to fill in fake details. Make sure all of it is accurate. I'm just filling in mine now. After that, click Enter My Store. And then that's it. We have successfully set up our free Shopify trial. A quick note, I strongly recommend that when you create your Shopify account, that you do so with an email address that is already connected to a PayPal account. You see, by default, your store will immediately be accepting payments with PayPal using the email address that you sign up for Shopify with. And so if your email address is already connected to a PayPal account, then you will be able to access that money instantly. If it isn't connected to a PayPal account, then don't worry, you'll still be able to accept payments with PayPal. What will happen is PayPal will hold the money until you set up an account with them using the email address connected to your Shopify account. When you set up the account, you'll then be able to access the money. And so that's why I recommend using an email address that's already connected to a PayPal account, because it makes the process of accessing your money faster. Step 2, install the free Shopify theme, Minimal. For this step, we are just going to be installing it. We are not going to be making any modifications to its design. That is going to come later in the tutorial. So for now, let me just switch over to my computer and show you how to install it. Come and click Online Store. You should automatically be on the Themes page. Scroll down until you find the Explore Free Themes button, and then click it. There are multiple free themes to choose from. We are going to be using the theme Minimal, so scroll down until you find it and then select it. There are 3 versions of this theme. Select Modern, then click the Add Minimal button. Stay on the page until the Adding Minimal text changes to You successfully added minimal. Don't refresh. After that, scroll down and find the Actions button. Click it. Click Publish. On the pop-up box, select Publish again. And that's it. You've successfully updated your store theme to minimal. Step 3. Install Oberlo and update its settings. And to make things easy, I will include a link on how you can find Oberlo in the video description below. Alright, so let me switch over to my computer and show you just how easy it is to do this. Click Add Oberlo to Shopify. On this page, scroll down and click the Install App button. Come and click the Settings wheel. Select the Shop Settings button. Click Auto Updates. Click Unpublish Product and then click Notify Me. Select Remove Variant and then click Notify Me. Keep Do Nothing ticked but click Notify Me. Select to update inventory automatically, then click Save Settings. Okay, now we need to update our supplier settings. Select the Settings wheel icon. Click Suppliers. Click Add Payment Card. On the screen, add in your credit card or debit card. As you can see, I've blurred this part of the video for obvious reasons. Oberlo will be using this card to purchase items from Aliexpress, so make sure it's real, has money on it, and works. Again, a debit card is also fine. It doesn't have to be a credit card. Once finished, click Add Card. Come to Default Shipping Method, select the drop-down menu and click ePacket. Then come and write your phone number in this box. Oberlo will use this phone number instead of a customer's phone number when ordering items from AliExpress. Come to Custom Note and type in the same message that I have here. And then just click Save Settings. And that's it. You've successfully added Oberlo and modified its settings. Step 4. Install the Oberlo Chrome extension. To automate and streamline the process of adding products to your store, we are going to be using the Oberlo Chrome extension. What this of course means is you're going to need to have the Chrome browser installed on your computer and you're going to need to be using it. We are also going to need to be using the Chrome browser extension for step 5 as well. So if you don't have Chrome installed on your computer, go do so. For now, let me switch over to my computer and show you how easy it is to do this. Come to this box and click Add to Chrome. On the pop-up box, click Add Extension. Oberlo will now install in your Chrome browser. And when it's finished, you'll get the success message and see the Oberlo icon in the top right of your Chrome browser. And that's it. Step 5. Add products to your store with Oberlo. And again, to complete this step, you're going to need to be using the Chrome browser because we're going to be using the Oberlo Chrome extension. Let me show you the step-by-step process on how to do this. Come to AliExpress and find the product you want to add. Put your mouse over it. When you do, an Oberlo button will appear. Click it. If added successfully, you'll get this message saying, Product imported successfully. Now I'm going to add a new example product, the camera lens travel mug. I'm just going to do a search for it right now. So I'm going to use this one as my example. I'm going to click the Oberlo button. And as it was added successfully, I got this message. Once you've added all of your products, click the Open Import List button. As you can see, the 2 items I imported have been successfully added and can now be edited. For now, we're only going to edit 2 things, the variants and the images. Come to the camera lens travel mug. I'm going to click Variants. As you can see, there is only one variant for this mug, so we're not going to remove it. Now I'm going to click on Images. Here, we are going to add images and remove images. To add an image, click on it. It will turn green. You will also get this success message. To remove an image, click it. It'll turn grey. You'll also get this image removed successfully message. Now I'm just going to go ahead and add some images to my listing now, picking the best ones to add to it. Once I've done that, I'm going to switch over to my second example product, the self-stir mug, and edit its variations and images. Again, to edit variants, click Variants. As an example, I'm going to remove some of this mug's variants. I'm going to remove this light blue mug by clicking the checkbox. When successfully removed, it will give you this success message. Now I'm going to remove this green mug by clicking the checkbox. Now I'm going to edit the images by once again clicking the Images button. And once again, I'm going to go through the images, selecting and deselecting images. I'm going to pay special attention to remove images of the mug color variants that I just removed. Once you've edited the variants and images, it's time to push the products to your store. Come and click the Select All Products checkbox. Then click the Push All Products to Shop button. Click Yes on this pop-up box. And then that's it. You've successfully added your products to your store. Step 6. How to edit product pages. Now, I've gone ahead and added 2 example products to my store. One of these is the camera lens travel mug. It only has one variation of the product, this black one here. Now, the other example product that I added is this self-stir mug. This self-stir mug had multiple variations, so customers can come in and either order this black one, or a red one, or a yellow one, or a blue one. Now, editing the product price for a product that has a single variation is quite different to editing one that has multiple variations, so I suggest you watch me do both. Come and click Products. I'm going to start out by showing you how to edit a product with a single variation. So I'm going to edit the camera lens travel mug since it only has one variation. So I'm just going to click it, come to the title, delete it, and replace it with your own. Now I'm just going to come in and add a description. You might find this a bit boring since I'm going to be doing lots of formatting edits, so feel free to skip ahead if you'd like. As a little bonus, I've written a product description that is SEO optimized. I give some nice SEO tips in my video, Start Dropshipping with Only $50. So I'm going to edit it to make it look nice. I'm bolding titles, adding in paragraphs, and adding in bullet points. Having varied formatting helps make the product page look more interesting and capture the attention of the customer. This description has also been written from a copywriting perspective. It's been written with conversions in mind. So if you'd like some tips on conversions, you should watch my free video, How to Make More Money from an Aliexpress Store. Copywriting is an essential skill that I strongly recommend everyone focus on when dropshipping and selling online. Us dropshippers tend to be really good with numbers, but less good with words, so make it a priority to learn about copywriting. Okay, description is finished. If you come to images, you'll see the images we selected earlier have been added to this listing. Scrolling down, we'll now modify the price. The price is the actual price. An optional extra is to add a compare at price. So for me, I'm setting the price to $19.99 and the compare at price to $29.99. So it's being shown as normally being priced at $29.99, but currently on sale at $19.99. Once you've finished editing the page, click Save. Okay, let's click All Products to edit the next product, the self-stir mug that has multiple variations. So again, come in and delete the title, replace it with your desired title. Now come in, delete the description, and again, replace it with your own description. Again, I'm going to be showing you the exact process of doing this, which means I'm going to be formatting my pre-written description. If you want to skip this, feel free to. As I said earlier, copywriting is essential, and something to keep in mind when writing copy is to sell how it fixes problems rather than the features. So for this mug, instead of being like, feature mixes your hot chocolate, be like, no more goopy hot chocolate, the self-stirring mug makes it perfect every time. Because ultimately, that is why people want to buy the mug, because it stops that annoying, lumpy hot chocolate from imperfect mixing when you just whip it with a spoon. So point out the challenges people are facing and explain how the product overcomes it if possible. Something else to keep in mind is that oftentimes paid traffic converts better with shorter product descriptions. But if you want free search engine optimization traffic from Google, you need to write long product descriptions like this one here. So in the beginning, choose to focus on either SEO traffic or paid traffic. I don't recommend doing both as a beginner. Scrolling down to the images, you'll be able to see that Oberlo has only added in the images that we selected. Now we're going to edit the product variations. Before we do that, we need to save since it takes us to a different page, so click Save. Okay, now click Edit next to the first variation. On this page, scroll down until you find pricing and edit it. I accidentally set the Compare It price to $19.99, the same as the actual price, so I went in after they filmed this video and I changed it to $29.99. Then just click Save. Time to edit the next variation. Click it. Scroll down until you find pricing. Each variant can have its own individual price, so you'll need to edit the price for each one. Then just click Save. Now I'm going to edit the yellow mug. For this one, I'm going to not have a Compare It price, so you can see an example of a product not on sale. Then I'll just click Save. Now I'm going to edit the final product. I'm going to actually change the name of this product by modifying it here. Then I'm going to just come in and edit the price for this mug. And then I'll click Save. And that's it. That is how you modify product pages. I'm going to pause this video now and add in another 18 products to the store. So as you can see, I've gone in and added another 18 products so that I've got 20. I'm going to switch over to my camera lens travel mug product page so that you can see what it looks like. As you can see, the images have been added here. You can click them to change the big picture being displayed. Scrolling down, you can see the product description, plus the formatting is here, and thanks to formatting, it's a lot more readable. And of course, the price has been set to $19.99, on sale from $29.99. Okay, now I'm going to switch over to the self-stir mug. You can see that the images have been added here, and the customer can click through seeing what the different coloured mugs look like by just clicking on each picture. Check out the price. You can see the black mug is set to $19.99, on sale from $29.99. But if we change it to yellow, we'll see that this variation of the mug isn't on sale and it is set to $29.99. And of course, if we scroll down, you'll see that the description has been added along with the formatting. So that's what our product pages look like. It's time to move on to the next step. Step 7, add product collections. Come and click Products. Then in the sub-menu, click the Collections button. Click the Create Collection button. Type in the name of your collection. For me, this example will be coffee mugs. You don't need to type in a description. Under Conditions, click the Manually checkbox. Then you'll need to click the Save Collection button, which will also reload the page. Now scroll down and come to Products. Click the drop-down menu box. All of your products will show up here. Select the products you want to add to your collection. So for me, I'm going to select all of the coffee mugs. Something handy is that Shopify automatically saves as you click each product. And that's it. I've added all the products to this collection. I'm now going to pause and add 3 more collections. So I've gone ahead and added the collections. Time to go on to the next step. Step 8, add shipping options. For this step, we're going to be doing 2 things. Firstly, we're going to be removing Shopify's default shipping options. And secondly, we'll be adding in a single shipping option, free shipping. Because shipping is so cheap with Aliexpress, you can absorb it into the cost of your product while still keeping the product price low. Plus, it also means that you get to promote items as having free shipping, which is a nice bonus when you are converting sales. So let me switch over to my computer and show you just how easy it is to do this. Start out by clicking Settings, and then on the Settings page, click Shipping. Now Shopify has a bunch of preset shipping options that we need to delete. So come to the domestic option and click Edit. We just want to delete this, so scroll down and find the Delete Zone button and click it. Click Delete Shipping Zone. Okay, now we need to edit the next default zone. Click the Edit button next to Rest of World. Again, just scroll down and click the Delete Zone button. And again, click Delete Shipping Zone. Now come and click Add Shipping Zone. Call this shipping zone Free Shipping. Now click Add Countries. Search for the countries that you want to add. Tick the checkbox next to them to add them. Now you can add multiple countries if you like, but as I've said before, I recommend beginners just start out with the USA. When you've ticked all of the countries, click Add. Now scroll down to Price-Based Rates, click Add Rate. Name this Free Shipping. Keep everything else as is. Then just come down to Rate and tick this checkbox. And with that, just click Done. And that's it. You've now added free shipping to all items in your store to your selected countries. Customers from other countries won't be able to order items from you, so you don't need to worry about that. It's time to move on to the next step. Step 9. Set up payments. Again, as I discussed earlier, by default, your store will already be accepting payments with PayPal. And of course, if you signed up for your Shopify account using an email address that is already connected to a pre-existing PayPal account, then you will be able to access that money instantly. If you don't have a PayPal account for that email address, then you're going to need to create one. And in the meantime, what PayPal is going to do is they are going to hold the money until you have created that account. So I'm not going to be teaching you how to set up PayPal because it's already been done for you. Instead, I'm going to be teaching you how to set up Shopify payments. Let me switch over to my computer and show you the step-by-step process for doing this. Okay, come and click Settings. Click the Payment Providers button. Under Shopify Payments, click Complete Account Setup. Scroll down and find your address. Make sure it's your actual address. It can be a business or personal address. Now scroll down and add in your date of birth. Again, make sure it's accurate as it's a legal requirement. Scroll down to the next section. Come to the drop-down box under Average Order Price and click it. Select $10 to $1,000. Click the drop-down menu under Average Shipping Time. Select 15 to 21 days. Then just come and give a simple description of the types of items you'll be selling. A simple one-sentence description is enough. Come to Customer Billing Statement and make sure your phone number is accurate. Now you just need to come in and add your bank account number. Money you've earned will be deposited here, so make sure it's your actual bank account. Then just click Complete Account Setup. And that's it, you are done. You've successfully set up Shopify Payments. Step 10, edit the checkout page. Click the Settings button. On the Settings page, click Checkout. It's your choice for accounts. I like them to be optional. Now we're going to make it so that customers opt in by default to your email newsletter. To do so, click this checkbox. Now scroll down to the final part. Click this button to automatically generate a refund policy. Click this button to automatically generate a privacy policy. And then click this button to automatically generate terms of service. Then just click Save. And that's it. You've successfully edited the checkout settings. Step 11, add an About Us page. For this step, I'm going to be teaching you how to create an About Us page. But keep in mind, I'm not just teaching you how to create an About Us page. I'm teaching you how to create a page about anything. For example, I also recommend that you add in a refund policy page along with a terms and conditions page. Let me switch back to my computer and show you how to do this. Start out by clicking Online Store. On the sub-menu, select Pages. Then click the Add Page button. Enter a title. I'm going to type About Us since, well, it's an About Us page. Then come and enter your page text. I've already written some text in advance. I'm just going to go through and add some formatting to it by turning it into paragraphs. And when you're done, click the Save button. And there you go, you've added an About Us page. Step 12, add a Contact Us page. This Contact Us page is going to have a contact form on it that customers or prospective customers can use to ask you questions, and it's going to be connected to the email address that you signed up for with Shopify. Again, click on Online Store, and once again, click Pages from the sub-menu. And guess what's next? Yes, click the Add Page button and title, enter Contact Us, or whatever you'd like. Don't worry about entering any text. Instead, come to Template, click the drop-down menu and select this option. And then just click Save. And boom, you've successfully created a Contact Us page. Step 13, add menus. For this step, we will be adding in 3 menus: the footer menu, the main menu, and a sub-menu. Okay, start out by clicking Online Store from the menu. On the sub-menu, click Navigation. The first menu we're going to edit is the footer menu, so click the footer menu button. Now click Add Menu Item. Type in Home for the menu item name, and then click the link box, selecting Homepage from the list. Then just click Add. Now click Add Menu Item again. Type in Products as the name. Then click the link box and click Products. Then select All Products, and click Add. Great, now let's follow this process again and add the About Us page we created earlier. Type About Us in. Click the link box and select Pages. Then click About Us. And of course, click Add. Now we're going to repeat this process, this time adding in the Contact Us page. If you do ever create a refund policy page, I also recommend adding it into the footer menu, though it's not something that I'm going to teach in this tutorial. Alright, now we just need to click Save. Perfect, let's edit the main menu. Click Navigation. Come to Main Menu and select it. Click the Edit button next to Catalog. Change this name to Products. This is a personal preference, but I think it sounds less clunky than Catalog. Now click Add Menu Item. Type in the name of one of your product collections. I'm typing in coffee mugs. Click the link box and select Collections. Scroll through the list and select your product collection. Then click Add. Now come and drag it to be under the Products menu item. Then click the Add Menu Item to Products button and add in another product collection you created earlier. I'm adding in my travel mug collection right now. What we're doing here is adding a sub-menu under Products so that customers can easily access our different product collections. So just go through and add in your different product collections following these instructions. For me, I'm going to have 4 collections as part of my sub-menu: coffee mugs, travel mugs, coffee spoons, and tea infusers. It used to be a lot less intuitive to create sub-menus in Shopify, so it's great to see that Shopify have listened to feedback and updated this to make it better. Once you've done that, click Add Menu Item. In the name box, type About Us. Click the link box and select Pages. And yes, click About Us. Then click Add. One more, let's do this again to add our Contact Us page to the menu. Keep in mind that while I'm only adding 4 pages plus a sub-menu as part of this tutorial, you can add extra pages to it if you like, and as your store grows and you add more collections, be sure to add them to your sub-menu. And that's it, we've successfully updated our menus. It's time to move on to the next step. Step 14, customize the homepage and store design. The honest truth is that the homepage design is not as important as you might think for conversion, so don't overthink this step. For this step, you're going to need to have a logo. Now, I actually created my example Brew Treat store logo using a free logo maker, and I will include a link to it in the description below. Alternatively, you can also use designers on Fiverr to make you an awesome looking logo for just $5 and a 50-cent transaction fee. Something else that you're also going to need to complete this step is one color that suits the niche of your store. We are going to be using this color throughout the process. So for me, my store is about coffee accessories. So I'm going to pick the color brown because that's the color of coffee. Let me switch over to my computer and show you just how easy it is to do this. Come and click Online Store. You'll immediately be on the theme page. Click the Customize button. Just let the theme editor load up. Once loaded, click Header. Click Select Image. Click Upload an image. Find your logo and click Open. Let it upload, then click Select. The default size for logos is tiny. I'm going to change this to 200 pixels wide. Click the Back button. Now let's edit the slideshow. Click Slide and then click Select Image. Click the Upload button. Find your image and then click Open. Wait for it to upload, then click the Select button. So just go ahead and repeat this for the other slideshow images. So of course, you might be wondering how to find images for your slideshow. Well, Google Images is a good place. Make sure only to use images that you can use and modify even for commercial purposes. For more information, watch my video, How to Not Get Sued When Dropshipping. You could also use images provided by Aliexpress suppliers that you were dropshipping from. There are lots of free image editors out there that you can use as well, such as BeFunky and Photor. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to remove a slideshow image. Click Slide. Now click Remove Content. It will delete the slide image. Come and click the Back button. Come to Rich Text. We're going to delete this, so select Remove Content. Next, click Collections. Click Remove Section. Now click on the Next Collection button. We'll keep this one. On this page, click the First Collection button. Now click Remove Collection. Click the Next Collection button. And again, click Remove Collection. Now let's edit the other two. Click the Next Collection button. Click the Select Collection button. Pick which collection you want to show off, then click Select. Now repeat this for the next collection. The item it'll show off is the first item listed in the collection. So I'll go in later and reorder my coffee mug collection so that this gothic skull mug isn't the featured item and pick something more mainstream. But honestly, it's really not a big deal. The homepage won't change conversions much. Now let's click Add section. Click Featured Collection, select the Add button. Delete the collection text in the header and insert the name of your collection. Now click Change and pick the collection you want to feature, then click Select. Come to the products per row and move the slider until it shows 4 products. And if you like, you can click Show Sale Circle to have the cool little sale sign show. Let's add in another featured collection. Click the back button, select Add section. So again, go through this process and add in another featured collection. Showing off your products is one of the easiest ways to make a professional looking store without needing any design experience. By having the 2 collections featured at the top of the page as large images, and then these 2 rows of products below it, it adds some nice variety to our store homepage design with very little work. This is just a simple design you can copy. If you'd like to design your own, go for it. Now let's edit the footer. Click on the News button, and then select Remove Content. Now delete social icons. Once you've created social pages like a Facebook and an Instagram page, I suggest adding this section back in. We've edited the footer. Click back. Click Theme Settings. Select Colors. Scroll down and find Top Bar Background. Click the colored box. Now use the Color Gradient tool to select a medium dark version of your chosen color. So I'm looking for a medium dark brown color. You can see the top of the website changing color as I select different colors with the color tool. Now come to Primary Buttons and Links. Select it. Now select a medium light version of your color. I'm just looking for a medium light version of brown that I like. Cool, I'm going to now mouse over a menu button to show you what it looks like. Now when you mouse over it, it turns brown. So come back and copy the text so that we can reuse this color. Scroll down and click on Social Media and Payment icons. Delete this and paste in the text that we just copied. And that's it. We have updated our homepage and theme design. As you can see, we've got a nice professional looking homepage and we've updated the color scheme to one that suits our niche. It's time to move on to the next step. Step 15, add a custom domain name. Just a quick note here, I strongly recommend that you pick a .com domain name and nothing else. The one exception to this is if you are planning on selling to customers in one specific country and only that specific country. So if you are planning on selling to customers that were only based in the UK, then pick the UK specific domain name .co.uk. Click Online Store. From the sub-menu, select Domains. Come to the Buy New Domain Name button and select it. In the text box, type in the domain name you want to use. I'm going to use Tutorial Brewed Treats as my example. Only purchase a .com domain name by clicking the Buy button. If the .com isn't available, come up with a new domain name. Now you'll need to edit your credit card details. To keep mine private, I have blurred this section of the video. This will store your credit card details on file with Shopify, so when you come to buy anything with them, such as a paid subscription, you'll automatically have your credit card on file to use. When finished adding your card, click the Continue button. Scroll down this page and click the Buy Domain button. And that's it, Shopify will automatically set up the domain name for you. One last thing though is you'll need to confirm your email address is real. It is a legal requirement to do so for .com domain names. You can see that I've gone to my email address and found the confirmation email. After you click on the confirmation link on the Verify Information page, just click the Verify Information button and you are done. Step 16, send your store live. That's it, we are almost done. We've just got one more step to go. We need to remove our store password so that customers can flood in and you can start making sales. To remove the store password, we need to purchase a paid Shopify plan. so click Select a Plan. The $29 a month plan is perfect for most people, so select it by clicking the Choose This Plan button. You can choose to pay upfront for a year for a discount or just pay monthly. Once you've selected what you want, scroll down, click Confirm Changes, type in your password, and then click the Confirm button. Perfect, now we can remove the password. Come and click Online Store. From the drop-down menu, select Preferences. Scroll down to the end of this page, untick this checkbox, and then click the Save button. And that's it, your store is now live, ready for customers, and you can start making money. And that's it, in 16 easy steps, we have successfully set up our AliExpress Shopify dropshipping store. So what are you waiting for? Sign up for your free Shopify 14-day trial and follow along with this tutorial step by step. Thanks for watching. If this video helped you build your store, then I'd really appreciate it if you gave this video a thumbs up and let us know in the comments. And be sure to subscribe to Wholesale Ted for more great videos about making money from your AliExpress dropshipping store and selling online. And I recommend that when you subscribe that you also click that little notifications bell so that you never miss out on any videos that we post. And if you would like a deeper, advanced tutorial along with step-by-step training on things like how to select your store niche, how to select the products, and how to set up Facebook advertising campaigns, then we have an advanced video training course called the Dropship Club. It takes you through the whole process of building a six-figure dropshipping store step by step. And there is a link to how you can join it in the video description below. And before you run off, I've got one other freebie that I'd like to give you. Here at Wholesale Ted, we have a free ebook, How to Make $10,000 a Month Online with Dropshipping. You can find a link on how to download this incredible life-changing ebook in the video description below.